Ready?
Let's roll.
All right, well, today the personalogist, yours truly, Omar Khalif, was going to come to you and, kind of pontificate and talk about a cornucopia of things. But I think today I want to talk about something on a more serious note. First, some clarifying thoughts before we get started. I been living in Bayview for a number of years now, and actually what I want to talk about is the school issues, because right now we have a ballot measure, Proposition H, on this upcoming ballot, indicating the protesting the student assignment system that was spearheaded by the Board of Education. And so we have a countermeasure for quality neighborhood schools, and so I want to kind of talk about that measure. So we are the proponents of quality neighborhood schools ballot measure, and our sworn enemy now, or our competition at this time, is the teachers union. That's really befitting. So anyway, so as a clarifying note, the reason why I support neighborhood schools is number one, I have 4 daughters. They all went to Dr. George Washington Carver. One of them went to Whitney Young preschool, then Dr. George Washington Carver, and then from there Willie Brown Academy, some APGNNE, although I had to remove my daughter out of APGNNE, and so she went to Gloria R. Davis, which is one of the dream schools, and June Jordan, and Kip Bayview Academy. So right now, the daughters, I have 4 daughters, like I said, so the daughters that I have now, my oldest daughter, she just graduated from Prairie View A&M University with a degree in Health and Human Performances. I have a junior at Prairie View A&M University who's now in mastering, well, I'm talking about mastering, she's majoring in business. And my third daughter, who's 17, she turned 17 in May, she is now at Howard University, ergo the shirt Howard University. Yes, I am the proud father of 3 children in college, well, one now a college graduate, who will be heading home by the time you see this video. She'll be coming through my doors yet again to start all over to work on her graduate program. So, and I say those things just as a quantifier to let you know that all of our daughters went to schools in Bayview Hunters Point, which is in our community. So what I want you to do is to sit back and really take the time and think about supporting our neighborhood schools initiative by voting yes on Proposition H. Even though you may not feel that you've gotten a school of your choice, or the schools all over San Francisco are not of quality. However, what we are forcing the school district to do, what we would like the school district to do, is focus on making all schools in every community and every neighborhood of quality, because they have obfuscated their duties for so long and only want to talk about their gems of a school. And so we just want to put the onus back on them to have them to really focus on making all of these schools in San Francisco a high value, a high quality school. Also, at the same time, the school district has put a bond measure on the ballot, Prop A, where they wanted to charge, or want the voters to okay, a $531 million bond. And so I don't think it's kind of right as a voter, as a parent, and as a citizen that every election there's a school measure on the ballot, and yet and still we have not received the quality and the level of education that I think we deserve as citizens who pay taxes into the system. So I'm encouraging you to really take your time. I know since we're in competition with the union, you'll be inundated with a lot of mail and a lot of flyers talking about how well the school system is, but all you have to do right now is just look at the first day of school when you had well over 100 parents who held their kids out of school because they didn't get none of their choices and none of their selections. When you live in Maryland and you get sent all the way to Viz Valley, and you live in Bayview and you get shipped all the way to APGNNE or Marina Middle School. Granted, yeah, those are some good schools, but I think what you lose in travel time with your carbon footprint, I think you can make up from just merely investing into the schools, investing into the program, and more so investing into the teachers, and make sure you have strong principals at each facility and each location. Yes, I know you're going to talk about 29% of the people only chose their neighborhood schools. Well, that's because the other schools at this time are not the schools that they think they should have their child in. I get that and I understand that. So if the school district, again, is SFUSD focused on making all of these schools of caliber, then we can get beyond that. I know they want to talk about the diversity index, or they want to talk about the C-tip and things of that nature, but that's just all malarkey. That's all just beautiful language to confuse you, the voters. So me, Omar Khalid, a previous candidate who's run in the last 3 elections to unseat several other school board members, but was unlucky because I didn't get the coveted endorsement by the teachers union. Yet and still, my philosophy and my programming, and again, if you look at my track record, how I've always advocated for the schools and the better parts of the school, you know, I just ask that you really take the time and study Proposition H and give us your vote and give us your support. Because, again, I think we can reform our school district by doing a better job of being really, really involved parents and citizens. So, again, Proposition H, you heard it first from the personologist. You'll begin to see a lot of more mail coming through your door portals in the near future, but I had to take this one virtual for the personologist TV on Facebook TV. So again, Proposition H. Thank you.